Okay, so it is Tuesday the 25th. Yesterday was... I got some work done. I made progress. Not as much as I probably could have, because I do kind of bounce back and forth between this and taking mental breaks, and of course now my phone is ringing. It's a delicate balance between wasting time and giving myself a break. Still working on figuring out that balance. Oh, hello, kitty cat. See, here's the kitty. So I was going through the interviews. I had set aside clips that were, what different people said had some good punch to it, you know. And I pulled out the wider pieces of what I wanted to use, and then I started to go through and really whittle it down to, okay, what's really the meat of what they said here. We kind of hit a roadblock. I decided, I want to work on a for fun project. So I'm still keeping myself going creatively, but it's just, shifting focus to give myself a break, let that simmer. So I was working on finishing a Doctor Who fan audio drama for the Hourglass universe that I'm a part of and making content for. So you're a time agent, I suppose.
Finally, my blaster's working again. Yeah, I'm an agent. The name's Pash Valenti, Corporal, 52nd Century Division.
Playing with that a little bit and then going back to work. I'm still trying to figure out that balance. I know I definitely tend to skew more in the wasting time than just taking a short break. Definitely a struggle that I am working on. Time management. It's this weird thing where, when I am working for someone else, I'm much more on task. I don't waste time. I do what is expected of me. But when I'm working for myself, and especially working from home, that it's like I don't feel that external pressure as strongly, even though I really should. I know other people can do this way better than I can, but I also know there's probably people out there who struggle just as much as I do. There are times where I feel like I'm doing better. A lot of times I don't. And then, of course, the fibromyalgia on top of that, with the brain fog or having a flare-up or whatever, on top of all that, does not help. It's what I deal with on a daily basis. Hey guys, so it is now February 1st, and I have the first draft of episode 6 done. Finally, I finished it on the 29th of January. Just kind of sitting on it over the weekend. It's garbage. This draft is terrible. It is a random collection of thoughts, mostly. Reusing some of the Bible verse voiceovers from previous episodes and some random thoughts put in. There's like a few minutes of new material from different interviews, but just overall the structure of it is a mess. My thoughts are probably repetitive and incoherent. I haven't read through the whole thing again. So what I'm actually going to do, so it's an AV script, 2 columns. Each shot is in its own box. So I want to cut the boxes apart, lay them out like note cards, and do some rearranging and see what comes of it. Yeah, I have a feeling this episode's going to be short anyway, but not this short. This is, just looking at it like this is not enough material. Let's see if I can put this into a better order. Okay, so it is now the next day. It's February 2nd, Groundhog Day. So far, I've only been through this time loop once. So I got the script all cut up and used note cards to kind of fill in the gaps, and now I've got this pile of snippets to now put together in my Word document to do the second draft. So let's see how it turns out. Alrighty, it is several hours later, but still the same day, which is always an improvement. So I took these, turned it into this. So I went from just barely 6 pages to a little over 7 pages, but the thoughts flow a lot better than it did in the first draft. So I'll sit on it for a little bit, let Wifey Dearest read over it, get her notes, and see if we need to make any further revisions, or if it's good as is. And if it is good, then that means the writing is finally done. But I'm not going to say that just yet because of the aforementioned things. Now, the reason I printed the second draft on blue paper is because typically in screenwriting, the different drafts are labeled with different colors for the whole production process. And so even though this is me, myself, and I like to be in the habit of labeling, following those same standards. So white is the first draft, blue is the second draft, pink is the third, then yellow, then green, then goldenrod, I'm just gonna look, then buff, and then I do salmon and lilac because those are the colors that were in that multicolor paper pack that I got at Office Depot. And yeah, so that is as much as I think I'm going to include in this video. Thank you all for watching, and we will see you in the next one.